Bonjour and welcome back to Duncan Walsh Motivation, or if it's your first time, welcome anyway. This is the channel where we hypnotise you into doing whatever we say. No, I'm joking. This video is 3 top tips before you start a diet.
See, funny thing about love is you never really know when it's coming, but you better believe you'll know when it's there. True story. I must have been searching, though I wasn't looking for much. Checking out the scene, wasn't trying to get my numbers up. You know I keep it cool. I prefer to stay in the cut. Don't want no attention. No.
Okay. Thing number 1, commitment. Okay, you have to commit to doing this. You have to say, okay, this is it now. This is the one. This is where I'm going to lose weight. You know, look at yourself in the mirror and say, this is it. Okay, and make a start date. Say, okay, Monday, this is it. Now, it sounds a simple thing to do, but you've got to make that positive statement to say, this is it. Okay, I'm gonna lose weight this time. So that is point number 1, commitment. So tip number 2 is get a diet buddy. So if you know anyone, a friend of yours that would like to lose weight as well, or is up for the idea, then do it with someone else. Weight loss is not a simple thing. It's not an easy thing to do, or else everyone would be at their ideal weight. So if you can go on that journey with someone else, then it will make it easier for you. You could text each other, make your own little WhatsApp group. It doesn't even have to be one person, you know, you could have 2 or 3 people doing it. Okay, tip 3, which is a key one, don't have the food, the problematic food, in the house in the first place. Don't have it in, just don't have it. Whatever that is, whether it is crisps, biscuits, cake, burgers, booze, don't have it in the house. Now, this is going to require a bit of discipline because, you know, you'll think, well, you know, I've just bought this big packet of biscuits, delicious biscuits. I don't want to throw them away. Just throw them, get rid of them. Just imagine that someone has told you that all that food is radioactive and you've got to get it out of the house. And then don't go, once you've thrown it, later that day, don't go looking in the bin to try and get it out. The other thing not to do is don't think, well, the best way to get rid of it is I'll just eat it. Don't eat it. Don't eat the food to get rid of it. Give it someone else. You know, I've taken it to my local squash club and gone to the bar and said, you know, put this on the bar. It's one of the biggest, most important tips. Don't have all of that problematic food in the house. One of the things I used to do was peanuts. If I had peanuts in the house, I would just eat them like they were going out of fashion. I mean, I would sit in front of the TV with almost a bucket full of peanuts, not quite a bucket, but a big bowl of peanuts. And my right arm would just keep feeding them to me as if it had a life of its own. I'm thinking, well, it's not my fault. It just keeps feeding these peanuts to me. And I mean, peanuts are quite healthy, good to eat, but they're hugely calorific. So if you have that food in your house, the likelihood is you will at some stage eat it. I did hear someone once say that if you rely purely on willpower on one of these things, eventually you'll fail. And there's a lot of truth in that. The most strong-willed person, if they're just surrounded by temptation all the time, will probably just sort of succumb to it at some point at whatever stage. You may also have to work with the other people in the house, because there may be someone else in the house that is not on a diet that wants those biscuits or those crisps or those cakes or ice creams, or I'm not tempting you now, am I? But you know, who wants those. So they've got to be part of it as well. You know, it is important to have someone else in the house that is going to help you with this. Okay, they are your tips. Good luck. Keep the consistency. I think the next video will be the 3 best ways to stick to your diet. So we'll have a look at that. It'll be somewhere up here. And I will see you in the next video. Hope you enjoyed the video. There should be links here and here for more nuggets of gold and motivational tips. Don't forget to subscribe so that you don't miss a video, and we will soon get well on the way to achieving those goals.